Hello guys, this is Chime with All Hands Boxing back with my second ever video. Today I'm going to be talking about the past fights that happened this weekend with Carissa Shields and Marciela Carnejo. I think that's her name. Carissa Shields showed great skill in that fight. I think she was going for the knockout a little bit too much in my opinion, but at the same time, she got the job done. She's still the undisputed champion, still the greatest woman boxer of all time. It was just an overall good performance. Now she's saying about fighting Franchon Cruz next fight. I think that'll be a decent fight. Um, Down the line, I would like to see her fight Shadesha Green. I think Shadesha Green is the truth. One day maybe they'll get into the ring and fight. But congratulations to Carissa Shields on her great win this Saturday, and we're looking forward to seeing you fight again. Now, this Saturday we got Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor. Oh man, Teofimo Lopez keep talking about he gonna kill Josh Taylor in the ring and all that. He might end up being the one that get killed. We never know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you say stuff like that out your mouth and sometimes it backfires on you, but I think that Teofimo Lopez, if he got his confidence back, like I said in my other video, I think this gonna be a good fight, but I think Teofimo Lopez, he just not mentally there right now, and I think that if he gets in the ring with a guy like Josh Taylor, I don't think it'll be pretty. Do I see Teofimo Lopez getting knocked out? No, I don't. Can he get knocked out? Yes, but I don't see him getting knocked out. I see him losing the fight, probably 8 rounds to 4, maybe, maybe 7-5. But I see Teofimo losing the fight. I hope he get things together because if he do win, people were saying that he would fight Devin Haney. Now that'd be great if he won and him and Devin Haney got into the ring next fight because they got a good backstory. They kind of grew up in the amateurs or something like that together. So I think that that'd be a good backstory. Both guys kind of got a little animosity toward each other. Well, more so Teofimo than Devin Haney, but I think that'd be a good fight. I would like to see that Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez if Teofimo Lopez beats Josh Taylor, which I don't think he'll do, but we'll see Saturday night. Also Saturday night, we got Jaime the Tomato Can McGill fighting Sergey Derevchenko. Now, they trying to say this is a step up for Jaime McGill. I say that it is a step up for him, but at the same time, he fighting another can. He done fought so many cans, he could start a recycling company. So I really don't know. I think he might, you know what I'm saying? They saying that he might one day get into the ring with Charlo or David Benavidez. I heard De La Hoya saying that, but until then, Jaime McGill, man, like, if you ever see my video, please stop fighting them cans, bro. Please, bro. Like, you worse than Zerto, man. Like, y'all fight all them cans, and as soon as y'all get into the ring with a person that's worthy of you being in the ring with and to see where your skills at, you look like you don't even belong in there with them. So please stop fighting them cans, bro. Then we got the fight been made. Spence versus Crawford, July 29th, Las Vegas, Nevada. Me personally, I don't got no winner. I think the fight can go either way, so I can't really pick a winner. I think if Spence get putting that pressure on, start digging into that body, throwing them combinations upstairs and downstairs like he usually do, I think Terrence Crawford had trouble. But then again, I think if Errol Spence go in there trying to bulldog like he used to do, he can get caught by something and it can end his night. Not necessarily in his night. He could just be getting caught all night with a couple of little baps, you know what I'm saying? Like, you coming in, you get caught with a little hard uppercut or hook or nice little 1-2. Or I can see that happening. So this fight is so 50-50 that I'm letting everybody know now. My winner, Spence Crawford, is, I don't know. And I can't pick nobody because I like both of them guys, man. I like Spence and I like Terrence Crawford. I like, before all this hoopla came on, I like the both of them. So I really can't pick a winner in that fight. Like, the winner is both of them guys, man. The guys getting a big payday. Their family's going, you know what I'm saying, be set. So I think both of them guys is, you know, winners in that. And the fans, we are winners because we get to see such a great fight. And I think it's gonna be very, very good. But mostly I'm waiting on July the 30th myself because I want to see what everybody gonna say from both sides. You know, a lot of these fans, man, they take things to the heart too much, and I think that's just crazy. You know, like it's boxing. It's okay that you like a fighter, but like you want to kill people and threatening people and insulting people over a fighter you never met. That's just beyond me. But over here on All Hands Boxing, we do not believe in fanboying. So if you ever watch one of my videos and I'm not fanboying for your favorite fighter, I'm sorry, because I just can't do that. The only fighters that I fanboy for is fighters that's like from the old school, you know what I'm saying? Maybe once these guys retire, then maybe I can be more of a fanboy, but right now I can't. I mean, nobody really has an impressive resume in my opinion, and there's really nobody out there that I could say, wow, this guy here's like one of the old school guys and like that. I mean, I like a lot of the Mexican fighters, but there's not really a lot of guys out there I think that's just world class. It's just great like that, like the guys from the 80s and 90s, and even from the 70s. Some of the guys I've seen from the 70s, I don't think there's too many guys like that. But I think it's gonna be a good fight, and I can't wait to see it. And I can't wait to July 30th, the day after the fight, to see what the internet and YouTube gonna be saying. Cause man, I see a lot of videos on YouTube, man. I mean, man, like I will say this: a lot of Errol Spence fans, y'all do like kind of like take things to the extreme. Like some of the stuff y'all be saying be kind of like unreal. Like you hate another man that much that you just make up stuff and come up with things and all that. Some stuff y'all say is true. I give you that. Now some of the stuff y'all live say true. But y'all hate a man so much that because he didn't fight Errol Spence a year ago, like, okay, he fighting him now. Why are you still hating? Like, I don't understand that. Like, this is what you wanted, okay? So now that you get what you want, why would you still be talking down on the man? You should be praising the man because he actually gave you what you wanted, and you get to see the fight that's been held up for 5-6 years. That everybody keeps saying it's the biggest fight since Hagler Hearns. I mean Hearns and Sugar Ray. So, well, I heard some people say that, not everybody, but some people say that. So, I mean, y'all got everything that y'all want. So I don't see the purpose of tearing either fighter down. I think both of these dudes world class, and I think whoever win or lose, neither one of them dudes should lead the pound for pound list, even though it's a opinion baited list. On my pound for pound, I wouldn't take either one of them dudes out, even with a loss. You know what I'm saying? It had to be like a bad loss, like they just look like they just deserve to be on be in the ring with that guy. Like that level was just too high for them and too high of a level for them. Then maybe, but with a loss, I wouldn't take either one of these guys out of the top 10. But you know, we'll see come July 29th. I can't wait. My family, we can't wait. One of my favorite fighters. Sorry about that, y'all. One of my favorite fighters gonna be fighting. Y'all make sure y'all check his fight out June 17th. Regis Prograis. He was supposed to be fighting a dude named Perio, but now I see he fighting somebody else. So I'm not really sure who he's fighting, but he is one of my favorite fighters. I kind of like picked up on his career when they was talking about him fighting Josh Taylor. Even though he lost, I kind of thought he was a good fighter, and I started looking at his fights, and I was like, okay, this dude is pretty good. And then the beat down he put on Jose Cepeda, that was kind of impressive that night, you know what I'm saying? So that really made me even more of a fan. So I'm a fan of Regis Prograis. Y'all check his fight out. He fighting June 17th. It's a fight that I had wanted to go to, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be going or not. Hopefully I will. But y'all check him out, man. That's gonna be one of the best fighters at 140. Y'all need to check these guys out, man, and see what's up. Now, on the same week, Terrence Crawford and Spence fight, you got on that Tuesday, you're gonna have a New Way the Monster fighting Cool Boy Steph over in Japan. That's gonna be a good fight. I want to see that fight so bad. I wanted to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning to watch it. I'm getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna get that day off. just to watch that fight. I want to see that one better than I want to see Terrence Crawford and Spence. That's the fight that I want to see. Now, who I think gonna win? I don't know. Right now, I'm kind of favoring a new way, but I'm gonna go back and look at some more film, look at some more tape, go look at some more fights, and I'm gonna see. I have an official prediction by the time the fight comes, but I already know what Terrence Crawford and Spence. I can't pick a winner. I looked at past fights, some of the other fights. When they first started, I looked at some of their fights recently. I just can't. It's hard for me to see who gonna win that fight. Like with Tank and Ryan, I knew Tank was gonna win. David Benavidez, the Plant, I knew Plant. I mean, David Benavidez was gonna win. I thought he was gonna win by knockout, but he won. I knew he was gonna win. Like fights like that, I kind of tell who the fight is, but that fight I just can't tell. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we get a good fight. But a new way and still cool boy stuff, yeah, that's the fight that I really want to see out of mostly all of them. I mean, that fight gonna be so good. That fight gonna be action packed. The fans in Japan, they really don't. They're not really like American fans, so they don't hype up the fight as much as we do. You know, like every little punch they thrown, they all that. They don't do all that. So, you know, they more of a cool tempered fan base. So I haven't seen too many fights in Japan. I was like, oh man, the electricity in the crowd was hype. You know what I'm saying? They usually like some quiet. They quiet and you know, but you know that's how they do in Japan. They do things differently. So you know, sorry guys if I'm a little dark. You know what I'm saying? I mean my lighting ain't the best. You know what I'm saying? I'm using a cell phone. One day I'll be able to, you know, get on this thing and look professional. But right now I'm just using the cell phone. But I would like for y'all to, you know what I'm saying, tune in, stay tuned. All Hands Boxing coming soon. We trying to get a gym, trying to start promoting the company. A promotional company that will, the promoter can make a profit, but the fighter making most of the money. You know what I'm saying? It's things I'm just trying to learn as day by day as I go. That's my goal. One day I'm gonna be on top of this game. Maybe I might not be on top of the game, but if my name could be mentioned, I got a goal of being mentioned up there. When they say Al Heyman, Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn, I forgot the other guy's name. They'll say my name too. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, well not hopefully, soon it's gonna happen. I believe in myself and I believe in what I could do. Also, All Hands Boxing, we're gonna try to throw a little events, you know what I'm saying? Guys that like to fight, you like to fight, not for free. We're gonna try to put a little money in your pocket. We're also gonna be having things like that coming up pretty soon. So y'all stay tuned. Remember, All Hands Boxing. Don't never forget that name. All Hands Boxing. Share this video. Like this video. Leave a comment. Hate on it. Whatever you want to do. Just interact with this video and stay tuned to All Hands Boxing. You know what I'm saying? If anybody got any ideas, they can help me out on my journey, I surely would appreciate it. We're going to try to get this thing rolling and make it do what it do. Now, more boxing news. Fights I seen an interesting fight on boxing schedule was Montana Love versus Richardson Hicks. Nah, that's two prospects. You know, Montana Love, the guy who last time I was going to watch him fight, he was fighting and he got disqualified. His only loss was a disqualification. He flipped the guy with the ring or something like that. It really didn't look like they was tussling, and then his momentum took the dude over the ring. I don't know. He might have did try to take him out of the ring. To me, it didn't look like that. But Montana Love gonna be fighting Richardson Hicks, is an upcoming prospect. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna be fighting her on one of those female female fighters undercard. I want to say Alicia Baumgartner. It might be. I have to look at it again, but I have it for you in my next video. But that's an interesting fight. If you like watching young prospects fight, watch that Montana Love and Richardson Hitchison fight. That's gonna be a good fight. I think that's gonna be a good fight. I think this is a fight for both of them dudes to prove themselves. Because I've been hearing a lot about Richardson Hitchison. I just watched him a couple weeks ago on the Devin Haney undercard. I think I watched him again one time on another undercard. I want to say it was I forgot. I forgot, but I remember watching him twice. So that guy right there, those two guys right there, gonna be fighting. I can officially get the dates for you. I'm gonna come a little bit more prepared next time, so I have everything laid out for you guys and tell you what I be thinking and stuff. But I want to see that fight. I ain't got no win in it. I just thought it was a very interesting fight of two young prospects. I think that's a big step for both of those guys' career if that fight happens. Now, another thing, you got Big Baby Anderson, Jared Anderson. He got his own card coming up July 8th, you know what I'm saying? They bringing him along real slow. What I think about him, he pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? When you fighting all those guys that, really nobody knows and you really don't know no background. Like when I look at these guys fight and they be like Jared Anderson fighting Josh Smith. I try to go look and see Josh Smith fights, you know what I'm saying, to see, you know what I'm saying, if Jared Anderson, he's getting in the ring with somebody who's worthy, you know what I'm saying, who can, you know what I'm saying, do something. But most of the time, it be cans, but, you got to bring up your fighter, your investment. You got to protect your investment, so I understand what they're doing. And plus, he ain't really that deep into his career. He not like Jaime McGee or Zerto Ramirez. Them, man, they got so many. Telling them two dudes can start a recycling company with all the cans they got on their resume. Man, like, and Zerto, he didn't even look like he supposed to be in the ring with Bivol. When he finally got against some high-level competition, he looked like he wasn't even supposed to be in there. I was like, really, bro? I mean, this is what happens when you fight 50 cans and then you get in there and try to fight a killer. You get killed. So, y'all got to start fighting all them cans. Try to build your record up to 25, 30 and 0, 50, 40 and 0 fighting cans. Once you get I say, when you get to 15 fights, from 15 to 20, you need to be fighting all the top prospects. Once you get to your 20th fight, you need to be trying to get a world title fight and looking for killers for the rest of your career. Like, I understand sometimes you got to fight mandatories and stuff like that right there, but if you ain't got to fight no mandatory, you need to be fighting killers. Out of the 20 fight, killers. Like, come on, bro. Like, we don't want to keep seeing you fight 40 cans, bro. Like, it's just sad, bro. Like, it is, bro. Like, when I look at the 135-pound division, like, I mean, at least I can say, after Saturday, Teofimo Lopez, I mean, his resume is, you know what I'm saying, starting to build up to be a little impressive. At least, even if he lose, he done got in the ring with some decent fighters, you know what I'm saying? If he beat Josh Taylor, he done beat two decent fighters in my eyes. He beat Lomachenko and he beat Josh Taylor. I mean, he did beat a couple of good guys. So, I mean, at least, like, Teofimo ain't even fought 20 fights yet. He only 18-1. So, and he already done fought. This will be his second top guy he fighting. Like, and he only made 20 fights. So that's what you fighters need to start doing. Like what Devin Haney doing. Like, he said he want to fight Tank. He said he want to fight Prograde next. He want to fight the top guys. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all can't get upset with these fans if they want you to fight the top guys, especially if you want them to pay $60, $80, $90, $100 for your fight. Like, come on now. You can't expect the fans to pay all that money for your fight and you fight me. You fighting me. Like, come on. I'm not a world class fighter, so people not gonna want to buy that. People not gonna want to see that. So you guys got to learn how to fight the top guys. So even though Teofimo Lopez, I think he gonna get his ass whooped. I think he gonna get beat. But I give him respect because looking at his resume so far, I'm like, okay, well, he did fight Comey. He fight Lomachenko. He fought Lomachenko. He lost to George Kambosos, who had beat who was a C fighter, but you know that shit like that happens. He lost to him. He came back. He fought, he really lost to Sandor Martin, but I mean he got the win, and now he fighting Josh Taylor. So in the last 3 years, you know what I'm saying, Teofimo Lopez at least got a couple of good top guys on his resume, so I can give him that. But hey, Teofimo, look, man, you got to get focused come Saturday night, man, because don't get in that rain if you have stepping, bro. But other things I want to talk about now, my next video, I want to talk about fights that I want to see. You know, like I said in my other video, most of the stuff that I say on this channel is going to be my opinion. So don't get mad at me about my opinion. It's my opinion. If you don't feel that way, okay, you don't feel that way. But it's just my opinion of what I think and what I want to see. So y'all stay tuned for my next video where I'm going to have a list of fights that I want to see after July. After July with Spence and Crawford that I would want to see. Kind of like Baturiev, I hope what I'm saying, Better Biaz, or what I think is how you say his name, versus Bivol, that stuff like that, yeah. Of course people want to see them, but I'm talking about fights that people probably won't even think about that I want to see. Tyson Fury versus Usyk, people, we want to see that, yeah, everybody want to see that. But I'm talking about fighters in the lower division, like in the lower divisions, under 122, 120. Matter of fact, I got fights that I want to see in every division. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your typical boxer fan. I watch minimum weight fighters. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably don't even know two minimum weight fighters, but some people don't anyway. I ain't gonna say anybody watch this video, but some people don't know 2 minimum weight fighters. I watch everybody, man. Like, if you fight, especially if you fight for a belt, you number 1, number 2 in the sanctioned bout. Oh, I'm watching that. Yeah, so y'all the best. Okay, I got to see who the best is. That's me personally. I just love boxing. You know what I'm saying? So tomorrow I'm gonna be coming at y'all with another video with my list of who I want to see fighting after July. Now you might see some names in there you might not know. But you go do your homework and you'll know them. You know what I'm saying? But this is another video from All Hands Boxing. Hope everybody have a good night. See you later. Peace.